I was looking for a hunting rifle. I actually found 3 of them. $160 out the door. Hey everybody, Brad C here. I have something today to show you that is literally amazing. Each one of these contains a Thompson center compass rifle. These are all what I would consider deer rifles or high-powered rifles. $160 each. That's right. I'm going to show you how. You got to go to the site. You got to use the code I'm going to give you. I don't know how long it's good for. It'll give you 20% off the top. And then Thompson Center is offering a rebate, $75. You can do it for up to 4 guns. There is a 4-gun limit. I called them to find this out. You won't find it anywhere unless you call them. And I've still got that phone call recorded. One is going to be a 22-250, one is going to be a 270, and one's going to be a 30-06, and I got the 308 coming. Quick shot of the receipt from Woodbury Outfitters. And here you can see, here is the code, and I'll also flash it on the screen, put it in the description, but that is the 20% off code, and you can see that saved me $58 per gun. And you take that off, and then you take the $75 rebate off, and voila, $160. Okay, let's take a quick look at the rifle right out of the box. This is a deer rifle that MSRP is about $400. To get this for about $250 or $300 would be a pretty good price. For $160? Are you kidding me? Give me 20 of these things for that price. Hey, credit Trump. He come in office and everybody is trying to sell that excess stock. They built up thinking Hillary was going to get in there, and now it is go time. Now, if you're not familiar with Thompson Center, they are made in the USA. And let's look at the goodies inside the bag. Here we have the manual, and here is some products they're trying to plug. Trying to get you some scope rings. Good idea. Your usual lock. Protect your investment. Don't forget to register. This was what was on the barrel. A little plastic piece. This looks like a sticker that'll go in your car. A little Allen wrench. And looks like they gave us a little compass to go along with the compass name. Pretty cool. It's a little keychain. Okay, we have everything back in the box. I've got it all taped up, and we're all ready in case I decide to sell this rifle. Okay, let's take a look at all 3. Now, I'm going to do an individual review on each of these rifles, but for now, let's just go over the specs of the TC compass, and no matter what it's chambered in, everything is pretty much going to be very similar. We have the TC logo in the cheek rest. That's going to be hollow and open. The butt pad here, really nice, quality made. You can see the inside is really well designed. Inside was this. I'm going to put an emergency blanket in there, and I'm going to put a combat gauze. No reason not to make use of this. Maybe just 1 or 2 shells in here just as an emergency. And you can see that fit in there very secure, and I've still got room for more. Now down here we're going to have the TC logo. The trigger comes at about 3.5 pounds, and it's adjustable. You can actually adjust this yourself from 3.5 to 5 pounds, but I'm most likely going to leave it right there at 3.5. If anything, I'd like it a little bit less. 3-position chrome safety, and really quality machining on this. Now the gun comes standard right from the factory with these weaver mounts, so you're not going to have to go hunting around trying to find the right mount to put on there. You'll need to get you some rings and a scope, and you're ready to go. Now the sling studs are metal, and they are drilled in. They're not part of the mold. Here's the other. Now I plan on doing a mods accessory video where I talk about what scope I'm going to put on this and some other things, but I just want to show you one accessory that I definitely highly recommend. Link in the description, and that is these Tough Grid slings. Now if you're not familiar with Tough Grid, they are made in the USA, and they are the absolute best in paracord. This is a 1-piece injection mold stock, and even the trigger guard is part of the mold. Now this is something that's really going to make a lot of people happy. Comes standard from the factory with a threaded barrel, and it's got a little thread protector here, and of course you can replace this with a suppressor or a muzzle brake. Now my 308, I know I'm going to put a Mech Force muzzle brake on that. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these, but it's just nice to have this just in case. Okay, let's take a look at the bolt action. Pretty slick. I mean, I haven't oiled this thing up at all. Like the feel of it, very simple. It's a push feed action, and it's going to let you drop in individual shells if you want to while you're shooting, and it's going to, guide it right in. Now you do have a detachable magazine, and it is polymer, and it's very sturdy built. And these rotary mags, Ruger started this. Now everybody's basically jumping on board. I don't blame them. This is really nice. Feels good, high quality. Definitely not something I'd worry about dropping, and it just goes in there nice and flush without a lot of hiccup. I mean, look how easy that is to pull in and out. I mean, I'm literally going to close my eyes right now. Look at that. I took it out, put it right in. Blindfolded. I mean, piece of literal cake. I mean, I'm going to put it there, even mix it up. I'm just going to pick it up, feel for it, Boom. It sits flush. Now the grip panels they put on the pistol grip and up here on the forend, you can just feel that it's going to really keep that gun in your hands as you're shooting. Now this is a 3-lug bolt and it's got a 60-degree lift. It is a single stage trigger. Again, you can adjust this from 3.5 to 5 and it's going to show you the light. Oh yeah, that is nice. Another thing I like about it is there's no rattling on this mag. I mean, it is in there solid. I mean, you can see there's literally no rattle to this gun, and that is obviously very important in a hunting rifle. These three, even though they're chambered in different calibers, they are all 22-inch barrels, and tip to tip you're looking at 42.5 inches. And as you can see, they are all dead on the same. TC has actually come out with a guarantee on these, and there's no fine print on this. They guarantee 1-inch MOA, and that's at 100 yards with premium ammo. Now, unfortunately, I don't use a lot of premium ammo. May have to hit up my buddy Rom and get some of his premium ammo and see if that actually really will work, but we will test it out with some junk ammo, I can guarantee you that. Now the barrels on these are free floating. Now TC uses 5R rifling and it's supposed to reduce bullet friction, and that in turn will make the gun easier to clean, and it's going to make your shots more consistent. Now we're going to test this out in the field, and we're going to make sure that this is the quality rifle that it appears to be out of the box. So stay tuned to the channel, make sure you like and subscribe. I'm going to put some links down below to some Amazon accessories that you might want for this rifle. If you click on those links, you'll get the best Amazon price, plus you're going to help support the channel. YouTube has demonetized a lot of my gun videos, and especially anything that has to do with Trump, so I'm turning to the Amazon links to get a little bit of support for the channel. So I would appreciate if you'd use those. Just by looking, you're going to help support the channel. Come on, Bob, you got all three rifles. Can I not at least have one? I did pay for them. I've heard your stories over and over about how you're going to get a big buck. You could have 4 rifles and you're still not going to... No, you're not getting the 308. That is my gun. When it comes in, I get the 308. It's okay, sissy. Bob's not going to shoot anybody. Come on, Bobby. I got one big happy family. Well, at least I have the dogs, Bob. May have taken my guns, can't take my dogs. So Winford, you were sitting with Bob the last shoot. You were right beside of him. Snuggles was with me. You know you were. Oh, you're going to try to get lovings now. You're a good boy, aren't you? I know you are. Daddy was just teasing. I know you love me more than you do Bob. Don't forget, guys, if you want any of Bob's gear, links in the info section, and I don't think you'll be disappointed. He has a really good taste in clothing. And if you haven't seen my video about Bob and how I found him for 40 bucks at an auction, check out the link in the description. And I've never quite been able to part with him, even though he's worth over $1,000. That's right. He's been here ever since, hoarding my guns. Thinks he's some sort of a big-time prepper. Don't you look at me when I'm talking to you, Bob. Serious beast at staring contests. Guarantee you cannot beat him. Just gonna sit there and look stupid. Play dumb as usual.